the committee has come to a clear scientific conclusion. This is a safe and effective vaccine. Its benefits in protecting people from COVID-19 with the associated risks of death and hospitalization outweigh the possible risks. The committee also concluded that the vaccine is not associated with an increase in the overall risk of thromboembolic events or blood clots. Now, during the investigation and review, we began to see a small number of cases of rare and unusual but very serious clotting disorders, and this then triggered a more focused review. Based on the evidence available and after days of in-depth analysis of lab results, clinical reports, autopsy reports and further information from the clinical trials, we still cannot rule out definitively a link between these cases and the vaccine. What the committee has therefore recommended is to raise awareness of these possible risks, making sure that they're included in the product information. Drawing attention to these possible rare conditions and providing information to healthcare professionals and vaccinated people will help to spot and mitigate any possible side effects.
The Pharmacovigilance Risk Assessment Committee, PROC, that I chair, has looked in great detail at the cases of blood clots reported after vaccination with COVID-19 vaccine AstraZeneca. As soon as these concerns arose last week, the committee started a comprehensive review of all the available evidence and working around the clock, making use of all the resources at our disposal. I want to thank the colleagues from the Belgium team that have led this assessment and worked side by side with colleagues from national competent authorities and the European Medicines Agency, as well as scientific experts in blood disorders, who we asked to provide advice in the assessment. The PROC has come to the following conclusions. This vaccine is safe and effective in preventing COVID-19, and its benefits continue to be far greater than its risks. PROC has found no evidence of a quality or a batch issue. The committee has assessed and discussed preclinical and clinical trial data, published literature and adverse events related to the blood clots that have occurred during the vaccination campaign, reported by vaccinees and healthcare professionals. Critical to the review has been the careful scientific assessment and clinical scrutiny of the individual cases from the different member states. PROC noted that the number of thromboembolic events reported after vaccination is lower than the expected in the general population, and PROC has concluded that there is no increase in the overall risk of blood clots with this vaccine.